Okay guys, this is my tutorial of the Elmsley Count. It's one of my favorite moves. If you don't know what it is, essentially you have 4 cards and the card in the 3rd position, example the Ace of Clubs, will be hidden when I count them. So if I count 4 cards, that card's hidden. Now, I learned this from several magicians, including Gregory Wilson, Jay Sankey, Aaron Fisher, and I took bits and pieces of what they taught me and I put it in my own way, my own variation, if you will. So these are just some subtleties and whatnot that I'm going to share with you. So let's go right into it, the Elmsley Count. Now, you have the cards in Mechanic's grip. The left index finger is going to put pressure downwards, and the left thumb will be putting pressure outwards. So downwards, outwards, as best as I could explain it. So it's going to look like this. These 3 fingers will relax as you put pressure. Now at first it's going to get exaggerated, which is fine, but when you get better at it, it's going to be very subtle. So the index finger will go downwards, the thumb will go outwards, these 3 fingers relax, and you get this result. The right hand comes over and it's going to take that block of 3 cards that you created, and your right hand, your right thumb, is going to put pressure and push off 2 cards, which is actually easier than it looks. So the right thumb puts pressure. Now the card in the left hand is going to come over and it's going to get stolen under all the cards as you take the 2 cards from your right hand, just like that. And then you're going to go 3 and 4. So let's put that all together. You're going to put pressure downwards, outwards. These 3 fingers relax. You come over. That's the first card. Then you push over 2 cards as that card goes underneath, as you take those 2 cards as 1, and then 3 and 4. Now when I do this, I always make sure that everything's square, everything's horizontal. When I first started doing it, the motions were exaggerated, and I didn't like that. So when you do it, nice, tight, horizontal, it looks great. Another thing I learned and I use all the time is audio. And what I mean by that is when I count the cards, you hear the count. So you hear 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's important too. They see it and they hear it. So all I'm doing there is I'm just pulling down on the card. So 1, 2, 3, and the last one just goes off my thumb. So when you put it all together, it looks like this. And I think it looks beautiful, and that's one of my favorite moves. One more thing I forgot to mention, and it's something I actually struggled with in the beginning. When you're counting the second card by pushing off 2 cards as 1 and you're transferring the card underneath, this cards or the 2 cards used to separate. And now I'll show you how to prevent that from happening. So you count the first card. I'll just leave this card to the side for now. You push off 2 cards, and these fingers are going to make like a U. So it's going to go right in between the thumb and index finger. And the index finger is going to rest on the top and curl and put pressure downwards, right? So it's going to look like this. The first card, the second card, as you see, this is the position that it's in. The index finger is curled over like so. A little bit of pressure. The thumb right alongside like that. And then this finger even sticks out a little bit, preventing anything from moving or separating. So it keeps it nice and secure. So that just takes a little bit of practice. So that's the first card. The second card, look at that. Those cards aren't going to go anywhere. That's very important. I never separate the cards anymore. I used to in the beginning, and that's why I kind of stopped doing it a long time ago, but ever since I relearned it, I never had a problem with it. It works every time. So here it is again. Okay, one more time, I'll show you the grip. So you're pushing the 2 cards over as you transfer that card from the left hand to the right hand, and then you're right in this position. So here's just a quick overview in slow motion. Okay, we'll do it one time in full speed. And that's that. Thank you.